A mindful mama and a hot mess walk into midlife.
One of us meditates.
The other curses under her breath.
Welcome to Namaste and No Way.
Aging gracefully or giving it the middle finger.
Is it Botox and green juice or eye bags and I don't give a fuck energy? Let's talk aging over 40. This episode is brought to you by J&B Healthy Hair Salon. Are you tired of hair that just won't cooperate? At J&B Healthy Hair Salon, we believe beautiful hair starts with healthy hair. Whether you're natural, relaxed, curly, straight, transitioning, or somewhere in between, our expert stylists are here to nourish, protect, and transform your crown. From hair extensions, foils, and color, to deep treatments and protective styles, we don't just style your hair, we heal it. Because your hair deserves more than just a look, it deserves love. Come feel the difference at J&B Healthy Hair Salon, where healthy hair is always in style. Located at 1108 Main Street, Wakefield, Massachusetts. Find us on Instagram and Facebook at JB Healthy Hair Salon and at jbhealthyhairsalon.com. Your hair, we care. Welcome back to Namaste and No Way, where one of us meditates and the other Googles lower facelifts and costs during school pickup.
Today's episode is all about aging. Are we embracing the gray, fighting it, or somewhere in between with a wine glass and a wrinkle patch?
When did we start aging anyways?
I feel like there is so much societal pressure to stay young, right? You see it everywhere. Like being young is always highlighted.
Yes. It's everywhere. Instagram, the reels, it's always like looking young, all these fillers, aging creams, like all of the stuff. Like I just can't.
And I feel like it's marketed like younger and younger. People in their 20s.
Yes.
Get Botox,
yes.
right?
And they like use fillers and like lip stuff. I just can't. It's just too much. Like I used to get carded all the time. And now I'm not only talking like 5 years ago, I got carded. And now they're like offering me like senior discounts to get in, you know? I don't know. That's how I feel, at least.
That's an extreme jump.
I feel like that happened.
I do feel like there is like a super fine line too between self-care and like becoming obsessed with it.
Mm-hmm.
Right?
Totally.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm mildly obsessed. I'm the one who is Googling lower facelifts because I have this turkey giblet at the bottom of my neck now that I don't know what happened and how it got there.
Have you seen like the Gua Sha Instagram commercials?
No.
Or is that just me?
No.
I bought one. I haven't used it yet.
What is it?
It's like this like
a roller
thing. No, it's like this like device where you just like roll it on your chin.
Is it like electronic pulses or something?
No.
Oh.
I think there's a lot of different ones, but no, I'm not explaining.
Does it
well.
work?
I don't know. I haven't used it,
Oh.
but in the Instagram commercials, yes.
Okay, well,
yes, it does.
I got this neck cream that I saw in there.
Okay.
And it's really sticky, and I feel like Preparation H works better, to be honest with you. Like for hemorrhoids, but I was like, hey, would this work in my neck? And I literally tried it, and it does work, but it only works for like 4 or 5 hours. But, you know, I don't know. I just feel like for myself, like, yes, I do Botox. I have done fillers in the past, like in my lips. I got my lips done. I'll never forget when I came home, I tried to like put my lips inside my mouth so they didn't look as big. You know, like I walked in like this, you know, and then my wife was like, come back here. And I was like, what? She's like, what did you do? And I was just like, nothing. She's like, you look ridiculous. She's like, you know, those wax lips, literally that's what you look like. And I did because they're very swollen, obviously, the first day. It takes like a couple days. Yeah. I mean, and I went to work like a day later and they were all bruised. So I had like purple lips. I was trying to cover it with like gloss, but like I literally had like bruises on them. It was like a little crazy. But I will say for the wedding that I was like, I got them to go to a wedding in Vegas because I was like, I want to look very Vegas when I go. Mm-hmm. My lips looked bomb. Like the best I've ever had them look. Like I loved it. Like it was great.
Feel great.
It made me feel great, but my wife will kill me if I do it again.
I'm weird. I have no desire. I never have to do like Botox or any. I have a lot of friends that do it. I don't know why.
I hate crow's feet. So I cannot have them. Like I like my smile. I have a small forehead. I don't even do Botox up there because it's like so small. I like don't need it. But my crow's feet are really bad. They like get very wrinkly and like I just hate the way they look. So I definitely do that for that. I think it's a good thing because like also like I have resting bitch face a lot. So like sort of freezes my face a little bit. So like you can't tell if I'm hating you or, you know, giving you a bad look. So I feel like it does make me look a little bit more approachable, as you would say.
Interesting. Yeah. I actually read something the other day. Not to totally freak you out, but about how it is like, it does freeze your face.
Mm-hmm.
So like from a nervous system perspective, like there like is research coming out, or they're doing it to see like, does that impact like how people perceive you? But in your case, like maybe that's what
it's
you
a
want.
better thing for me.
It's a better thing. I have like the
because like if I'm
opposite
like
face of
seeing
being too
something,
friendly.
like I could literally look at you and like it looks like I'm smelling stinky cheese or something, and like that goes
don't have
away
a
when I
poker
have.
face.
I do not have a poker face, but on Botox I do.
You do.
Right.
Okay. Yeah.
So I feel like it makes me look more approachable, which is better.
Yeah.
In my case.
I think we need to do what feels right for us, right?
Mm-hmm.
I think too, my husband used to say, this is the weirdest thing about me. He probably wouldn't say that anymore, but I have always wanted to live in an old person's home, like a retirement home. Like I love old people. I've always
Oh my God, my wife loves old people too.
I can't wait to be an old person.
Are you going to wear a muumuu too?
Probably.
Because Kim can't wait to wear a muumuu.
Whatever I want. And I also, like now I understand
I mean,
this
you
a little
can say
bit better,
whatever you
but
want now.
I didn't for so long though.
Oh,
I
right.
felt like if I like when I'm like got to a certain age, I had in my head that
Like
I could,
no
like,
one would care.
suddenly-
I get
or
it.
I'd be like the
Yeah.
funny old lady that
Yeah.
like was endearing instead of like
And like said whatever she wanted.
30-year-old who said whatever she wanted. Yeah, it could still be like likable in my
Yes.
head. So, but I also realized too that like I liked the idea of the community because you're like I was like and I
They're
also
playing bingo and bowling on the
love
table.
bingo.
Yeah.
I love bingo.
I know. I do love all those things.
So like, yeah. So it's just like, you can go out, you have immediate friends.
Would Brian go with
There's
you,
So many
or?
friends. No, he thinks it's a terrible idea. He wants zero part of it.
So you'd be in there by yourself.
That's fine.
Yeah. Because you'll have all the friends. I get it. Yeah.
Yeah. So I think part of it too is like, I've never been like scared to get old. I
Yeah.
always thought it's not like I'm like, oh yay, wrinkles, but
You're
just
like,
think
oh,
I think
I could
like,
maybe be myself
older
when
people
I'm
are so
older.
interesting. Yeah. There's a part of it. I
Okay.
think that
I mean, that sort of tracks,
yeah, it does.
right?
It does. It totally does. Yeah.
I
Yeah.
feel like that's a kind of a, I mean, I don't know if I would want to go in an old home, but visiting there, because they are a little bit smelly. Like they have a certain smell to them, right?
Some. I've been to really
my
nice
grandmother
ones.
wasn't a great one, and I
Didn't
have a
have a
really
smell.
good nose.
I
So
have
like
a terrible sense of smell.
So
that's probably it.
I definitely like smelled something, but like also like they're like wheeling themselves down the hallway. They have like no plans. Like I don't know, like the idea of like you're into no plans.
Yeah, you're just living your life, just
Living
in the
your
moment.
life, but you're
just
like
in the
rolling
moment.
down the hallway. I don't know.
It's cool. Yeah.
I mean, I did like, so when my grandmother was in there, they were like, oh, table bowling or something is coming up. And I was like, what? Table bowling? What does this even look like? So like we wheeled my grandmother down. She was like, I don't want to go in there. Like she didn't want to go. Like she was very like, no. She had this best friend that
She was a no
they used to
person?
talk shit. Like the two of them, you could see them like they'd be wheeling down the hallway together, and they would literally be talking about Mildred over here and Harriet. Like they were so like, I love my grandmother. And when we walked by the room, I was like, you don't want to go in there, Grammy? She's like, no, I don't want to go in there and roll a ball across the table. But and like I went in there like and looked through the window, and they're like having such a great time. Like they were rolling the ball all the way down this like big long table to the pins at the end. You know, the little staff members would like pick it up, move it, bring it back to you. I was like, you don't even have to go get your own ball. They bring it back to you. Like I was like, all right, I could do that. That would be fun. And bingo, I would be all in for bingo. But I don't know if like living in that, like, and you have no privacy. Like, it's not like you can shut the door and be like, don't come in and take my blood pressure. You know what I mean? Like, I feel like there's always a nurse coming in at some times.
Well, I think that's a nursing home, right? I'm thinking more like
assisted living.
Assisted living.
This is assisted living.
So I'm thinking just like retirement home, like you like choose
so like you
to
have
move
your own
there.
place,
You have your own place, or like
but you have
it's-
access to
Yeah, but like you don't really have a lot of health challenges.
issues.
yet.
Yeah. I get it.
Yeah, that's sort of my vision.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have a key. My Nana actually lived in a place like that. It was in like a building that was like next to a hospital, but like she had her own apartment with a key and a lock. Like it was her own place.
Yeah.
Nice place actually. And then basically she could come and go as she pleased. She went grocery shopping, did all her things, but she had access to doctors and access to a casino bus.
Amazing.
You know? So I mean,
doing the things you want to do.
yeah, right? I mean, yeah.
Yeah. But I do think it definitely like my like desire to like be old does help with like not really worrying about aging
getting
as much.
old. Yeah.
Yeah. I do think about it too, like in the context of like the girls and like really wanting them to be confident in the way they look.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't know. I don't, it seems like I don't want, it just feels like such like
Pressure.
things that were being sold.
Yeah.
Like I don't
You're not buying it.
Well, I've always been skeptical. Even when I read like childhood books, I'd be like, it doesn't really make sense. So I feel like
that tracks
I've always
also.
been like a critical thinker, maybe is what I say. Yeah. So I just think I wonder, like, it's just there's like it's such a large business, right? Like, and I think if it makes you feel great, amazing, do it.
Yeah.
If you want to do it, but like it's also being sold to us in a way that's like you're not good enough, so you need this wrinkle cream so that you are good enough. Mm-hmm. And so I just like worry about that a little, like not worry about, but like, I just want us to be like conscious of that, to be like, is it a choice?
Into it?
Are you really like, it really makes you feel great? Or do you feel like not good enough because?
I mean, when I look in the mirror and I see my crow's feet, I don't feel great. So after I get Botox, which I'm sure you can see now, they're gone. I got Botox like a week and a half ago and they're not there. And my eyebrows are slightly raised, which also gives me a better lid to put eyeshadow on. So, you know, I feel better about myself. So I would say Botox for me is something that I will not give up. You know what I mean? And I hope it works for, 15 more years. When it stops working, I don't know what's going to happen. Like, I don't know if I want surgery. My mother had her, that droopy eyelid thing where they like cover your eyes or something, like, and you can get plastic surgery to cover it if you can't see, like, so she got it covered, but like she had like a bad experience and like one of her eyes was overcorrected and it looked a little bonky and I was like, who is this person? Like, she looked so crazy. And my mother is a very beautiful woman, and then I don't know, for a little while it was a little iffy because, well, she had a stitch still in there stuck, but she didn't realize it until 2 years later. She's like, oh, my eye was always hurting, but I didn't know it was a stitch still stuck in there. And they went back in and they removed it. And now everything is like better, but I never want that to happen to me. So like surgery is definitely scary to me. Like,
I get that.
I don't want to change the way my face looks. And like what my mom did with her eyes changed the way she looked, like forever. She still looks different to me.
Yeah. Yeah.
So surgery is a hell no for me.
Okay. Yeah, me too.
So anything like topical or like a little botulism, like I'm into the
You're into exploring.
Yes, I am. I'm into that. But as far as like under the knife, I'm not ready yet. But what if I get really ugly, and like my crow's feet aren't going away, and like I don't know, I might have to do it. Or if I can't see, my droopy eyelids are hanging over my lids, like I don't know.
I think if it affects like your ability to live, that's different. Yeah.
Yeah.
A little,
right.
Yeah. No. But I think the greatest thing is like there are no rules. Right. You can just do whatever you want
and what makes you feel good and what's safe to you.
And it's doing it your own way.
Yeah. I mean, and like I don't have any gray, so that's good. And I probably won't gray, which is good. My family does not gray for some reason.
I have so much gray.
You do?
You're
much, blonde and you can't even see it.
Covers it.
Yeah. See,
I went brown during COVID and I was like, oh God, my head is very gray. Oh. And I've like thought about I don't know. My husband went gray at 16.
I mean, he looks great. And look at Kim.
Great.
Kim, I mean, I made Kim silver gray before she actually had all the gray that she has now.
I think it can look really cool.
It looks really good. Mm-hmm. And like for a while I begged for gray because I was like bleaching my hair for 10 years as platinum blonde. And then, if you have gray, you can color your hair blonde because the gray will turn blonde.
It's like almost like white. It's,
yes.
Yeah.
But with dark hair, it's like, no, like you
have to bleach it first.
Yeah. Yeah. So no, I just feel like, I guess it's a good thing and a bad thing. It's like you always want what you don't have, right?
Totally.
I mean, I feel like you're always chasing that youth just because I feel like for me, I feel like my youth was like a time where I didn't have any responsibilities. I could do what I want. My time was my own. And after becoming a mom, your time's not really your own. You're living for somebody else. You know what I mean?
And I wonder if that's part of it too, that like, I was so freaking awkward for like the early part of my life.
Really?
Like, I don't like, I mean, like,
so you're not like longing for that time.
No, there's totally parts that I miss, but I don't long to be young. Like I definitely like came into my own like way later in life. Like I enjoyed it in my 30s. I love my 40s so far.
Really?
So I think maybe that's part of it too, why I don't have that longing.
Maybe. I mean, like literally my mom was like a helicopter mom. So like when I went to college, it was like hog wild. You know what I mean? Like basically like no rules, no nothing. I mean, she also divorced my father in that time. So like it was sort of like she had her own life and wasn't really like helicopter parenting either at that time. So I was on my own.
It's a big shift.
So it was a huge shift. So like I partied, I was able to do my own thing. I worked in a club till like 3 a.m. Like I was a dancer, like not a stripper, a dancer. I was like a go-go dancer, but like literally like, I just feel like my life was my own and I grabbed it by the horns. You know what I mean? So like I had a lot, I mean, I lived in my own apartment by myself. I didn't have anyone to answer to. And that felt really good. You know? I feel like that time for me was like coming into my own, realizing who I was, because I didn't really know who I was without my parents or my brother or like, you know, my life that I had that with all the rules. And when I didn't have those rules anymore, it was like kind of freeing, you know?
I bet.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. So you're kind of like longing to feel that way again.
A little bit. I don't want that life anymore. Like I don't want to be in the club. Like literally it was Gay Pride this weekend. And my wife she works at Biogen, and they were in the Pride Parade and everything. And I went and met her after the fact. And when we met, we had a reservation for our hotel for the night because my mom is here watching our daughter. And I remember, but we went out to dinner. We went to Zuma in the Four Seasons in Dalton Street. It was so good. Like it was one of the best meals I've ever had in the US. And I mean, like that's saying a lot because I hate American food. Like I love Europe. Like, so, but like literally like it was one of the best meals, like the service, the food, everything. It was like beyond amazing. And I remember like we were supposed to go to the club after. I had this like Britney cat suit, like sequin silver head to toe. Like the shoes were attached to the suit, like, which is so weird, but it literally looked like a spacesuit. But I was like, I'm wearing this to the club tonight and I'm going to dance, you know? And I texted my friend Rob, who was working at Royale, and he's like, yeah, come on down, you know, whatever, the tickets, you know, can get them at the door, whatever. Cause like they can't give a guest list on the night of, you know, the weekend of the Pride, cause it's crazy. So basically we were back at the hotel at like, I don't know, 10:30 or 11. And I was like, all right, let's go. I got my suit on and I was ready to go. And then I like laid on the bed and I was like, oh, this feels so comfy. And then Kim was like laying down on the bed. I was like, are you tired? And she's like, well, I could rally, but like literally we went nowhere. I took off the cat suit. I put my pajamas on. We went to bed. And I was like, do I miss that we didn't go to the club? A little bit. Like I really wanted to dance, but like also I was very thankful yesterday that we had like, I was like, had a good sleep. Like I slept. We were able to go to the Situate Lighthouse and like, you know, ride bikes with the kids. And like, I felt great, you know? So like, I definitely missed parts of that life, but like, I'm also happy with my life now, you know,
it's
like
both.
It's both. Yeah. But I feel like you're kind of mourning the loss of like part of you too, you know?
Oh, for sure. And I don't think like our society does a really good job of like preparing for you for that, or like having like initiations or rituals that like help you like move from one stage to the next at all.
And most of my friends had their kids young. So like being older, like they're now going into the life that I had. And I'm like watching them like on social being like, oh, I wish I could do that. But do I wish? Maybe not. Like I'm happy for them, but like parts of me wish, you know, that I was like out having a good time. But like other parts are like, I'd rather just stay home, you know, like it's like it's a hard like thing to wrestle with, like in your psyche.
Totally.
Because like you're not really sure. Like
you
what's
want
going
both.
on. Yeah, you want both,
in
right?
a way. Yeah. Yeah. This episode is brought to you by Minot Mist, a center where connection, education, and wellness come together to guide you on a journey of self-discovery, inner peace, and authenticity. Located in North Situate at 344 Gannett Road, Minot Mist is open Tuesday through Friday from 11 a.m. to 7 p.m. Come as you are and explore one of our daily flows, 30 to 50-minute mini workshops designed to help you reset, reconnect, and rise. Whether you're looking for grounding, movement, awakening, or something in between, this Soul Energy Gym is your space to work out energies that no longer serve you and work in energies that do. We also host deeper workshops, retreats, and private experiences, from corporate wellness to birthdays and group reset days. Enter through the blue doors in the middle of the building, head up one flight, or take the elevator and step into something beautifully different. Visit mineatmist.com or find us on Instagram and Facebook at mineatmist. Or better yet, stop in and feel the shift for yourself. All right, it's time to play our game. Okay. Namaste or no way.
All right.
Massages.
So I used to hate massages because I didn't really like being touched, but
I get that.
I like massages. Yes, they're a yes. I feel like they're definitely like they help you, but I also kind of feel sick after them, which is sort of weird.
You have to drink a lot of water.
Oh, yeah. And you know me, I don't drink water. I've been trying to. After the bartender the other night told me about the water, she said, if you want to rally, you can drink all the coffee you want, but if you don't have water in your body, you're not going to be able to rally because the coffee's not going to do anything. That's what she told me. And I was like, okay, I drank like 6 cups of water and then I had to pee all night. But anyways.
That is the part that's inconvenient for sure.
But
for sure.
Yes. I think massage. So I will drink water before my massages.
Yeah, and after. They say like helps to flush out everything that was released. Yeah. Float tanks.
What? What's a float tank?
It's like basically you go into this like small like tank that's filled with water. It's like 0 gravity.
And how many inches?
Like, I don't know exactly.
Like
you're like laying on top of the water. You're not like.
Is your butt on the floor?
No.
You're floating.
You're floating.
So you have to float.
Yes, but it's like the type of water that's easier to float in.
So it's loaded with salt.
Yeah.
Okay. So does the salt take your water out of your body?
No, it just helps you it's like basically like returning to like a 0 point. Like you're just like.
Okay. I've never done it, but it sounds interesting. I'd be into it. Is it a little bit claustrophobic?
I think that some people have said that that's a part of it.
Wait, so they close it?
I think there's different ways
dark
to
in
do
there.
it. Sometimes, yeah.
I don't know about that. No, I don't think so.
Maybe not.
No. That's a no way.
It's a no way.
I mean, if it was like light and not closed, like if it was open tank, yes, totally. But if it's closed and dark, I don't think so. Even if it was closed and light, I don't think so. No.
You don't want to be like closed in.
No,
anything.
I don't think so. Like what happens if it locks and then there's a fire alarm and I don't know.
So it's not relaxing. It's anxiety.
Yeah, a little bit. Yep. Yeah. I would think about all the things that could go wrong. And I'm stuck in this tank.
Okay, that's fair. Yeah.
And there's no air.
You know what I mean?
Like, but that's what I would think.
It feels like there's no air.
Yes.
Got it. All right, last one. Tarot cards.
Yeah, I would be into that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't really, I mean, I feel like it's sort of like future telling or what is it?
So there's like it's like kind of like a story within like a tarot deck, and you can ask questions or you can do a spread. So you could ask like a specific question, or you could ask a common spread is like past, present, future. Isn't
there one like really weird
ones.
card that you get, like the bad card, the Lady Witch or something?
There's no bad cards.
Oh, there aren't. Okay.
There are cards that like, there is like a death card.
Yeah. That's what I'm talking about.
Yeah. But I like a lot of times it's like what we were talking about, like metaphorical death.
So it could be a death of like a part of your
like
personality or something.
Totally.
Okay.
Yeah. So it doesn't mean like.
Yeah, I'd be into it.
Yeah. Cool. Awesome.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for joining us today. Definitely send this to any of your friends who are also grappling with aging and what to do about it.
And whether you go full natural, full filler, or full feral, you're still worthy, aging, and all.
Thanks for joining us today. We know your time is valuable and probably interrupted, so we're grateful to be a part of your chaos.
Make sure you subscribe so you don't miss our next episode.
Leave us a review if you loved it, or even if you didn't. We can take it. We've survived toddler tantrums.
Barely. Namaste, bitches.